Hi, good morning, everybody. Today we'll walk through a demo IT use case using Dell Boomi. Let's go to the scenario. Agribusiness needs regulated amount of sunlight for plants to achieve maximum productivity. An organization has implemented an intelligent lighting system where the sensors continuously monitor the light lux. If it goes below a certain threshold, following needs to happen. The artificial light should automatically turn on and off if a certain threshold of the lux unit is reached. This is going to highlight the local decisioning capability of IoT gateways. Number two, the feed has to be sent to the data hub for artificial intelligence and machine learning platforms. This is going to highlight the ETL capabilities of Dell Boomi running on the gateway. Number three, when the light unit falls below a certain threshold, a case has to be created in Salesforce for the product support team to look into. This is going to highlight the real-time application integration capability of the platform running on the edge and its ability to connect to the cloud. Number four, a central portal is to be developed where the product support team can log in and view all this data from Salesforce from devices in a single place, and also should be able to control the actuators remotely, and should have the provision to submit orders for backend processes. In terms of architecture, we have used the following components. We have used a Bosch SDK device which has an inbuilt sensor as well as an actuator. We have used Dell Edge Gateway 5000 series as the IoT gateway, and we have deployed a local Boomi runtime on top of it. The purpose of the Boomi Atom on the device is for two things. Number one, it is able to communicate with the device both in terms of getting the feed as well as in terms of switching on and off the device. At the same time, it is able to send the feed using batch to Salesforce Analytics and also to create cases as part of an application integration functionality. We have built the UI or the portal using Dell Boomi Flows, and it also integrates with Dell Boomi Cloud integration to get the feed for the product from Dell Boomi Data Hub as a product catalog store. Now let's go through the demo. So this is the landing page a product support team would see. So in this case, in his work list, he has few cases to look into. Let's look at the first case. So this case has been created because certain event has happened in the device and it has created this case in Salesforce. So this says this case has number 1714, the created date, the description which says the issue has been reported. Please investigate the device details, and the lux value which deemed was necessary for this to be created as a case. And also as type is electrical because it's a lighting system, and few other details regarding the origin and the reason for the case. Now as a rep, I can go and click edit, and this would do few things. It would not only fetch me the case details from Salesforce, but also would help me getting data from different applications for help me solve the problem. So it not only gives you the case details. If you want, you can click the asset details, and this will in turn get the product catalog details from Master Data Hub. And if you want, you can always order from here. So you can say I need quantity of 1 to be delivered by say 8th of May, and you can provision it. Now, in order for the rep to close this case or to help him find the issue, we also provide them few other options. The first is the geolocation. So this gives him the visibility to the location of the device where the actual incident happened. So he has both a map view as well as a satellite view. At the same time, we give him the luminosity trend analysis. We give him the top 15 latest events which we have received or the feed data we have received from the device. And he can also go and drill down into the details. So for example, in this case, it says at 9:04 GMT, the lux value which was emitted from the device was 97920. Similarly, you can go across different time zones. The same data has been provided as a table, and you can browse through the different correlation between the time and the lux value which has been noticed. Also, to help him resolve the issue, he needs some kind of insight. So we give him a case history of what all previous cases has been reported on the same device. So you can go into those cases, look into it, and it may give him some insights into past problems which someone else or he himself would have fixed in the past. Now, also we have given a tab for control device. For example, he deems necessary that there is some genuine issue with the device and he needs to take control of the device. So what he can do is he can go, and currently, as the local decisioning to turn the LED on and off is running on the gateway, he can always make it a manual mode, and he has two options to turn the device on or off. So let's look at the devices. So the screenshot you see, or the feed you see on the left, are the devices. The one in the black is the Dell 5000 series IoT gateway, and the white color device on the top is the Bosch SDK. Now in this case, the rep decides to switch on the device. So he goes and toggles the device status to on. As soon as he saves it, the LED on the device should turn red. So I'll go ahead and save my decision. So as soon as I save it, the LED goes red. So what he has done is he has taken manual control of the device, and he was able to override the local decisioning running on the gateway. At the same time, if he wants to go and switch off the device, so he can go back to the same case, clear edit. Now he decides to turn the device off and turn back to the auto mode. Now when I click save, the LED is switched off. Once he's done with the case, he can obviously close the case, and the case goes away from his work list. So this was an example of a scenario where we can use Dell Boomi offerings both on the edge as well as in the public cloud for a connected business in an IT scenario. Thank you for your time.